I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And since we're doing content, might as well get everything I can get done at the moment. We might as well talk about this Wayne situation and him hopping on Skip Bayless' show, and I guess giving us his thoughts on the Kendrick diss that he hasn't heard apparently.
You.
Well, so I give you two, I give you both. So when I say I give you my general answer and then I give you the personal answer. So
Okay.
generally, I explain it. Generally, I just believe that, they, for whatever reason, I believe that it's over my head.
Yeah,
Meaning, meaning I can't, I don't know why,
I got
period.
it.
Yeah, obviously, I believe that it'll been perfect. It's perfect, but I do not know why. But personally, personally, the person I am, I straight look at it like you ain't there. You ain't there. You got to get there. You got to get there.
Oh,
But
hey,
you know how we skip.
but
You know how we
you got
rock.
there a long
You gotta
time
have it.
ago.
You
Come on,
know.
man. I mean, you're the GOAT. And it's New Orleans. It just
Yeah,
makes
I
no
know.
sense to me. I don't get it. Their politics played. I don't know.
That's another part of it. I think there's things that I can't control involved in it. So it is what it is.
Are you better with it now than you were when it first hit?
No.
You seem better because I know at first you were pretty torn up about it, as you
Yes.
should have been.
Doing talking to people that matter, talking to people that care about me, they telling me things that, telling me the truth, telling me the facts and dealing with living, accepting the facts, embracing the facts and moving on.
Okay. And you still you're saying you got to get better to earn the right to be on that stage?
I want to, this is what I told myself. I said, what I told myself, I told Mac, I told Fabe, but this is what I told him. I said, you know what?
Your managers, yep.
Yeah, so I said, I want to get to the point where I'm undeniable.
Yeah,
I
undeniable.
want
I
them to
love
be able
that.
to,
Love that.
I want them to
Yeah.
walk in there and have 10 other choices and whoever's in charge say, no,
Okay,
no,
I love that.
you have to go
Yeah.
with him.
I thought you were undeniable right here, right now, but that's just
Thank
me.
you, Scott. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so explain this part to me because I don't know the backstory of this, but
And I want to interject here because clearly they weren't talking about the Kendrick Lamar thing. I think he's about to bring it up now. He was talking about Wayne still being disappointed. I didn't. I would have thought he would have got over it, but it sounds like it really still pisses him off that he's not performing at the Super Bowl in New Orleans. And at the end of the day, Wayne's in my top 10 greatest of all time, dead or alive. I think I had him at 5 on that list. You can go back to that video. It's on here. Um, Either way, so I'm not mad at Skip calling him the GOAT. I can understand that. I can understand anybody calling him the GOAT. Kendrick the GOAT. Jay-Z the GOAT. Eminem the GOAT. Nas the GOAT. I can understand all that. To me, it's Cole. But that's just me. That's just me. Okay? I get it. But that's just me. But not to make this about Cole. But either way, even though he is one of the greatest rappers to ever do it, one of the greatest rappers to ever put pen to pad and hop on a mic, at the end of the day, right now, performance wise, Wayne just isn't as good as he used to be. And that's okay. At the end of the day, he's what we would consider a legacy act at this point. And that's all right. Because regardless of it, he's a legacy act. The fact that him, Nas, who else? Eminem, Ice Cube, even though I ain't like that last album, but the fact that they're still even actively rapping, bruh, we should be blessed to hear no matter what. But he isn't supposed to be doing the Super Bowl. I just can't. Not after seeing the clips of the performances that he's been doing. It would just take a lot for him to do it, I feel like, and it wouldn't work out how it was supposed to. And I don't want him going up there embarrassing himself. He's fucking Wayne. He deserved flowers. He deserved to perform at Weezy Fest with the people that love him and support him. That's where he deserves to perform at. And if he mess up, he mess up. If you don't, he don't. They're still gonna sing every fucking rap word and lyric because it's fucking Wayne. Now let's get into what else is being said.
What Kendrick Lamar, what his lyrics were about you. What can you explain? I'll just quickly read them. I know you know them. I used to
I
bump
actually
that Carter
don't.
3. Okay.
I
I used to
actually
bump
don't.
that Carter 3. I held my Rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down, from Kendrick Lamar. Let Lil Wayne down. And I
remixed that whole. Anytime I get to that line in Whacked Out Murals, amazing song. Anytime I get to that line, I don't say what Kendrick said. I say my own version of it. I'd be like, I used to pump it up. I wore a Miri hats proud. I think my hard work let Joe Button down. That's what I say. That's my 2 cents.
I don't really understand that. Help me out. What was that about?
That was my first time hearing it, but I think he just, I think he's a fan, like I'm a fan of his music. He's a
Sure.
fan of mine.
Yeah.
I think he
He's
meant,
definitely a fan of yours. Yeah.
yeah, so I think he just mean by he saw what everybody else he saw how much it meant to me. And I think that's all he mean is that I
Okay.
don't think it, and when we speak, and obviously he can't control that. And,
Yeah.
so he didn't let me know. It ain't like it ain't like he can control it or nothing. And also I've spoken to him and I wished him all the best and told him he
Did you?
better
Good.
kill it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
you better kill it. You gotta kill it.
Okay. Well, did he say anything to enlighten you about these lyrics about you? I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. I don't know exactly what that means. If he's sort of
No. No, he ain't. I don't think he knew he didn't have to do anything. There was no explanation that was needed for that. I think I understand. Again, that was my first time hearing it when you just said it, but
okay.
I understand those words. Like I said, I think he just mean that he made it there, and his hard work is the reason why he made it there.
Yeah.
And
I
obviously,
I,
meaning
I took
let
it.
me down is me just being upset about not getting disappointed about not getting that spot. Ain't got nothing to do with
Yeah. Yeah. When he says I worked hard and then it undercut you in your hometown. Like I worked as hard as I could and I got to a point where unfortunately it let you down because I preempted you on what should have been your stage.
without
Yeah.
and without having any control of it. So that's actually him expressing his showing that he has a heart and showing that
Yeah.
he actually have he care about the situation.
Okay,
Because he
but
could go about it totally different. He could go about it like this is what I'm doing.
yeah. Okay, but you guys are cool. You have talked.
Oh
All
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
I
That's
told him he
good to
got to
know.
kill it. That's what I told him. I told him he got to smash it.
Well, he will smash it. I'm
Oh
sure he
yes, of
will.
course he will.
So is there any way last second that you would be asked to make a little appearance with him on stage?
I'm not going to even be in the country. I'm not
Okay.
going to be
All
able
right. Okay.
I don't know why Wayne's lying right now. I don't. Like, I've been trying to wrap that around my head. Why is he lying? Like, he know good and goddamn well he heard that verse. Number one. Number one. And number two, when he heard it, I'm sure he felt some type of way about it because apparently calls were being made trying to check the temperature. Unless Joe Budden's a liar. Joe Budden could be a liar because Wayne is telling us right now that he already talked to Kendrick. And I'm assuming he talked to him after he got announced to perform at the Super Bowl and not after he dropped Whacked Out Murals. So I can understand if that wasn't the conversation at that point because he ain't openly diss him. But to sit here and tell me that he ain't heard the diss yet, I just, as a rapper and Wayne being the greatest rapper, I know he heard that shit. I know somebody called him. I know he got a few text messages. Like, you ain't that reclused. You ain't that in a bubble. Cause hell, even if I'm his son or something, I'm like that. Why doesn't Kendrick out here talking spicy? What we doing? That's not what I'm asking if I'm his son. So he gonna find out at some point. At some point. So to sit here and act like he ain't heard it is just, it's odd. It's odd to me. But at the same time, I'm glad that him and Kendrick did talk at least about it. But even if they did talk about it, and for Kendrick to come back around and go and say what he said, is just, it's odd. It's odd situation here. But I'm gonna take these guys at face value. Wayne said there's no problem. Kendrick said what he had to say on Whacked Out Murals. And let's just hope it's that. And if it is that, we better not hear no tracks, no diss tracks. Because Wayne is being very, very cordial right now. He's being very cordial. Skip Bayless ain't with Fox no more. He can talk his shit if he want to. He can talk his shit if he want to. He's being very fucking cordial right now. I wonder why. But I love Wayne. It's just because he did sound disappointed when he found out about the Super Bowl. I understand having a conversation with Kendrick Lamar after that and telling him, it's good. Hope you kill it. But to tell me after he kind of overtly dissed you, which I wouldn't even call it a diss, to be honest. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. That's not a diss. I mean, he was let down because he can't perform at his hometown. And then that's how Wayne kind of explained it. But still, it's like, bro, I know you heard that shit when it came out. You did not just not hear this shit. Like, oh, I just heard it when you said it, Skip. Come on. But either way, those are my 2 cents. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I am Savvy Mike as always. In this, because I am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.